Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Gringotts Vault Free Roam, Part 2 of 2 for Lego Harry Potter's Year 1 through 4. Now, if you've been following along, we actually have another video that got us the first 6 gold bricks and completed the first 6 bonus levels here. And once we get all 4 of the remainders, we'll actually get that trophy achievement to pop off on the top corner there. So, oh to the yeah. Here we are. We are just continuing along. As we mentioned, we had finished the first 6 already in part 1 of this video. And now we're opening up in level 7, and we're going to go ahead and check it out. So, as I mentioned in the earlier video, some of these are a little bit longer. I don't know if they're harder. They're just a little bit more time-consuming. You can see there are a few devil snares here floating around, reaching out, trying to grab us. We're going to take those out to basically alleviate any weirdness or stuff. Oh, and look at that Luma Solum pop there for getting the 50 devil snares. So, it took us a long time to get that, but we didn't go out of our way by any means to get it, so oh to the yeah. One more trophy achievement down that we don't have to worry about. And boy, that one right there was a little extra huggy, if you know what I'm saying. And we take that out, and we don't have to worry about those guys any longer. Now, you see we hop up on that high right side, we flip that switch, and we can see that over in the far side there, we've got our buddy trying to get out to us. So you can see we got to get him all the way over here to step on these switches. Now, how on earth are we going to make that happen? Well, we flipped the switch, which actually gave a little bit of access to Ron over here. And we're going to be able to drop old Scabbers out, and he can push in the switch there for us, which then helps our other character up front again. So it's just a little bit of back and forth seas here. And you can see I didn't even move Harry. Harry just like came all the way up. So your character should automatically do the same. If not, you'll have to make your way up through the little thingy bobber there. You can see how I'm doing it right now. I snuck on through here, but I forgot to grab the tooth or whatever that is. A serpent's tooth, I think it is. We'll need that for the cauldron, so we'll go ahead and grab that and slam dunk it. Now, right in the middle there, you probably noticed the old purple flower, so we'll go ahead and grab that and drop it into that hot liquid magma. Destroy the flowers on the left-hand side, just to the right of the cauldron, and you should find the third and final item, that arm bone. And I think that's what it was, right? Right? Yeah, all right. So now we missed the jump, but we got the revolving or the moving platform there rather. And now this gives us access to get Ron into the earmuffs. And now he can make his way over to the far right and grab that mandrake that was giving us problems right when we first switched to Ron before using Scabbers. And now we can take him and go over to the left-hand side and shatter this glass wall. Dunk him into the little basket here. Oh, I guess there's a couple more glass items that we could get some studdage from, so we'll go ahead and do that. And now spin to win, and it'll open up the final door, which gives us access to get back to the beginning. And both characters should be able to travel through this little fire pit thing here. Again, if any of you guys know what that is, I'm sure I'll be moved on with the video by the time I get a comment. But if you guys know what that thing's called, where I'm like slamming something down and I teleport through. That's kind of crazy. All right, you can see we hopped into the final gate area there. We went ahead and spun the wheel, and then it kicked down with a gold brick. So look at this. We are in the home stretch. If you've been following along, we are literally, 3 bricks away from getting all 200. Pretty sweet. All right, Wingardium Leviosa to build up the pieces again, and Grip Hook to slap that key into place here. And then we'll take Hermione this time and go ahead and play bonus level number 8. Yay! All right, devil snares right off the bat. Watch out for those. Ooh, and look out. We got to use, I don't even remember what it's called. We got to use something to take out that, God, and again, I'm totally going to mess this up. Is that a Death Eater or is that a Dementor? No legs. Dementor, right? I think I've learned from you guys. All right, the Dementor has a, whichever it is, he has the green apple, so you'll have to take him out with Harry. Then the toupee is up in the high right on the little platform there. And then go ahead and use the teleporter to go ahead and slide through and grab the third and final item. You'll have to go back on through and dunk it down. Now you can drink from the potion here. And this one's going to actually require us to switch characters. You can see, you might notice there's a dark orb up top, so we'll switch to a dark arts or dark magic wizard, in our case, Professor Snape. And we'll go back up top, and we'll go ahead and use the dark magic, which actually just blows up the orb and gives us access to the tube for Scabbers. So hopefully you didn't use Ron to switch on over. You'll have to go back and switch again. I guess I should have made that a point to say something. My bad. We'll go ahead and use Scabbers to drop down through and push both of these buttons, which will then flip open the door and give us access to the next part here, which we're familiar with this kind of stuff. We got to use Leviosa to build up some bricks. So it's kind of weird how I'm targeting the top brick and it actually grabs the bottom one, but I won't be nitpicky. It is the longest one. So here we are again. I'm trying to target the blue one, but it's giving me the yellow one. You can use the blue one if you like. I didn't really need to, but I did anyways. Now, over on the far side of it, it's the same process, but a little different look to it. We have to move these floating platforms over one notch, and then it gives us access to this far right side, which is kind of sketchy at first, but you do have to jump off towards your screen, and then look at that. You get all the way down here, and there's a couple of switches, and a door, and then behind it, there's a Dementor. I tried to take him out before, but the game is smarter than I am. It won't let me. Stupid game. No, I'm just playing. It's a great game. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it so far with not running into the glitches or any issues that we've had in the past. And so I'm running back here because my character's stuck. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. So I backtrack and backtrack and backtrack and backtrack. And then I realized, wait a minute. Scabbers is still out in the tube. And therefore, Ron isn't following. As soon as I pull Scabbers out of the tube, he follows. So you might just switch characters and pull Scabbers out and then switch back if you were already all the way on the final island over here. If not, it only takes a few seconds. But door opens and we go ahead and crush that Dementor. And we make our way through. You can see there's purple, a little stairway to get up top there if you really wanted to get greasy with that purple stud. But we move along. We're not worried about it. And a little bit of Loomis Solemn after taking out that other Dementor. And we'll go ahead and use the switch there to go ahead and drop the sand. Lower it a little bit. It actually reveals some more platforms that we can jump across and run all the way to the back. And, oh, look at this. This one's a little tricky. And, you know, I got to say, I got extremely lucky here. Because your character that's following you is certainly a hindrance here. Because he bounces and pushes you. And really, you need characters on both sides here. And my advice is, get to one side and just stay there. If you notice, my guy is bouncing all the way around. And he goes all the way over. And he actually flips the switch for me. So I got really lucky that I was able to get to my switch without my other character knocking me off or falling off for that matter. And then there's the patience to wait and let him go and flip the other button for you. All right, 8 is done. Moving on to 9. And yeah, I don't think there's any necessity to actually put the torches back up there on the left-hand side when those are available. I think if you just build the door, you should be fine. All right, speaking of fine, it's number 9. Right off the bat, we'll go ahead and jump on the double switch there. It opens the door, and now we see we got a cauldron in here. So we'll go ahead and smash everything in sight, and we'll actually find that there's a few bouncing bricks on the ground. So we'll go ahead and use Leviosa to build those up here in just a second, but it seems like there might not just be quite enough. Oh, psych, there it is. Thought I was fooling you. It's actually 2 more switches that we're going to build up. And once we build those up, of course, you're going to want to stand on them. And it flips open doors on both the right and left side of that area there. So you can see there's a glowing item in the back there. It looks like some bananas, huh? And we'll get to that in just a second. We're going to hop into the old earmuff container or cabinet and make our way up and around. And we can see here that there is a mandrake, but he's behind that wall. Now, how on earth will we get to that wall? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Right here you can see there are 2 E's indicating that we need to build an E. So it all starts right here with this red and orange brick, or bricks, I guess. And you're going to go ahead and stack the green and yellow up on top. And we're basically just making the letter E. And it can be a little tricky because the shapes are a little funky. But once you get it right, go ahead and slip on the side of there and grab that mandrake. You can bust open the glass on the way down, but really we need to bust open the big glass here. And look at that. We got ourselves a banana. So we'll go ahead and take that and slam dunk it. Looks like we need a snake as well as, I don't know, a fern of some sort, greenery. So we'll go ahead and looks like the greenery is down in the water there, but we got to drain that water. So we'll use the old teleporter to slip on through and flip the switch, or spin to win, as I like to say. And we'll bring it on back now, you hear? And slip on down and grab that. Oh, look at that. The snake's in the foreground there. So kind of a little cheat there. The game gives us a hint that we need to get up on that little ledge there. So there is a tube we can drop Scabbers into, and he can make his way all the way down and around. Press the button, which opens the door for us. No more locked doors. Gracias. Anybody know what movie that's from? That's an oldie but goodie. And, all right, so grab the snake, slam dunk it, and now we're sipping on our syrup, which actually, it's the old man's potion. So We're going to go ahead and slowly make our way through the old man realm here. And it's actually really easy after that. You just walk up slowly with your cane and all and grab the second to last gold brick. Holy cow, what a journey this has been. Super exciting for me. Hopefully you guys are following right along and are actually getting the 200th brick for yourself right now. And if you are, woohoo! It's been real and it's been fun. And in this case, it's even been real fun. All right, so open the door, slip on through to the other side. All right, this one's a little bit longer. It's all good, though. We'll knock it out right quick. So first of all, destroy everything in sight. And you will see that there is a purple flower hanging out there. And you'll also notice that there are some bigger bricks that we can build to stack to build a bridge. So we'll do that by using the green one right off the bat and attaching it on the far side. And again, there's no perfect order here. You can put whatever colors wherever you want. And as long as you can make it across, that's all that matters. So there we go. It took me a second to get that blue one snapped onto the yellow, but we got it, and we'll make our way all the way over. Here we go. We can see there's a spider over in the corner there across the way. And there's also a little platform here we need to levitate over. Make sure you take out the spider before you try to jump out there. That would just be a death wish, trying to jump out there. Unless you're someone who likes to get bit by spiders, I suggest you take them out. All right, so we got the old skeleton arm there, the bones, them bones in the cauldrons. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and move to the left-hand side, which has a couple of moving platforms. And, oh, look at this. I totally made a boo-boo. I'm going to need Ron, because Mr. Scabbers actually has one more appearance that he needs to make before his stardom is over. So we'll go ahead and jump Ron across the moving platforms and take Scabbers out for a spin through the tube. And push down the button, which opens the door for us. Oh, and look at that. I switched to Harry, and he's out in the middle of the quicksand. And inside, the door that opened is a mandrake. So we'll go ahead and sneak into the old earmuffs cabinet, grab those, and use the mandrake to go ahead and bust open the glass door, slam dunk him inside the little bucket there, and grab the last piece needed, which happens to be the old serpent's tooth, I believe. Never really figured out what that is. Nobody's really informed me down below either, so some help you guys are. No, I'm just playing. All right, get your Popeye on and drink the old strongman juice there. And we're going to continue to just stack it on up with Ron. He's got earmuffs on. He's got strongman potion. He's got all sorts of stuff. Oh, but we need a good flyer. And Ron is not known for his flying. So we hop on with Harry, and we roll on through these circles. It's just a matter of getting through the circle. One of these days I'll get it, huh? 500 times the charm, and look at that, I slid right through it, but it robbed me. Oh, it robbed me again. Third time, maybe? Nope, low, high. All right, once you get through all of them, the top door opens and gives us access out of here. And, oh, some more moving bricks that we have to build up and get up top. So, oh, yeah, this is real fun. I like doing this. It's one of my favorite things. Can't you tell how excited I am to move bricks around and stack them so I can climb them? Yay. For reals, though, it is fun. And one of these days, I actually get them all in an order that I can. Yeah, that's not going to work. Look at it. Look at me. I'm trying it, too. Oh, maybe this will work. Nope. And again, here we are having troubles targeting the upper one. I don't know what it is. Like, I tried and tried and tried. And then I tried to just move the bottom one to get the top one to fall off. Couldn't get that to work. And then I tried the old sweeping method and sweep the lower one with the bigger one. And finally, I'm just like, forget about it. And I finally get them, I think, at some point. Look at me. I just finally am walking away. I'm like, who even needs this? Actually, I'm pretty sure I've got the steps needed to get up top, so I'm advancing and grabbing the items needed. So I grabbed the cherry up top, and it looks like I've got the old toupee for the toupee souffle. Slam dunk them both. And then look at that. We need to do some digging up here, so drop out Scabbers. Oh, wait. Scabbers can't dig. Forgot about that. So what do we have to do in order to find a digger? Well, my assumption is we need to find that last piece of the cauldron so we can switch on over to somebody who can do some digging. Any ideas who we might pull out? If you've purchased Fang, he certainly could do the job. Hermione would also work. So if you haven't purchased Fang, no fear needed. And I'm freaking out now because I'm like, where is this last piece? Well, the last piece is actually right where we were. So make your way back up and over and get on over there. This ain't no party. This ain't no break time. Get over there. All right, destroy all the items right around the base there. Right here, yeah, right in there, buddy. Somewhere in there. Oh, look at that. Look what we found there. It's an apple. I don't know why an apple popped out of a little knee-high bush there. But all right, all 3 items have been applied, and we can go ahead and switch on over to Hermione to pull out our digger, because we have not purchased Fang yet. We have him, but we didn't ever buy him, which does us no good right now. So rather than leave and waste more time, we're going to go ahead and just turn on over to Hermione, pull out old Crookshanks, and let them little paws go to work. All right, look at that. There's a switch. Oh, look at that. There's another switch. So we'll go ahead and grab those bluesies, of course, because got to catch them all. And then Ron, he doesn't want to come up. Oh, yeah, this was an interesting thing here, too. So, you know, I was saying a minute ago, you don't need to get these perfect because it just means you just need to get up there. Well, look at this. Look at this disaster. Every time I switch character to help him up there, the other character jumps off and bails. Luckily, I was smarter than the AI and was able to get up and through that. So if you run into that problem yourself, you might try building those up permanently so that they're in the right order and all that. Now watch out here because we do have a night watchman on the prowl. And basically what we need to do here is we need to switch to characters to open up all the doors. So red and yellow happens to be Gryffindor, I believe. I always mess this up because I'm the super noob, and you're welcome for that. But next we're going to switch on over to a Ravenclaw character, which happens to be Moaning Myrtle for us, and that's the blue and white. And then, of course, we need the old green and white as well. But first, we got to go ahead and switch to the Hufflepuff. So Slytherin's going to be the green and white. Hufflepuff is going to be the yellow and black, I guess. Yellow and brown. I don't know what that is. Yellow and gray. And then one last time. So little shortcut here. If you have purchased Dumbledore already, you can actually just use Dumbledore because he's a bearded character. And that's technically all you need to get through this is the bearded character. But in the end, we have to open up all these doors, which give us the access to build the old man potion there. But we're going to skip that here in a second because we test the waters and we actually prove to you that Dumbledore works. So as you can see, we got all the doors open. So all of the items are there available for you if you do not have Dumbledore. But if you do, you can just go ahead and switch on over to the old man and sneak by our night watchman and check this out. Bam. Booyaka show. 200 out of 200. Woo! All right, we got a trophy achievement getting ready to pop up. Booyaka show. The bonus level is yours. You know what that means. We can go back down Nocturne Alley, go into, what is it? I don't remember the name of the store because I'm a noob. But you go in there and there's a golden door, and we'll show you that. Don't worry. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4, Gringotts Vault Part 2 of 2 free roam. Hey guys, hopefully you guys found this helpful. We're almost done with the entire game. Head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe. If you guys want to let us know that we helped you out, or perhaps you had a suggestion, or maybe you want to tell me how much of a noob I am for getting all the dorm room colors wrong, the names wrong, and all that such. Technically, I think I've done a better job than I have in past series, like, you know, The Lord of the Rings was pretty tough on names. Same with The Hobbit, you know, so anyhow, that's it for me. As always, until next time. Two hundred gold bricks. Terrible, terrible, terrible attempt at the count. But you know what? It's all good.